going to get to a point to where you're like, oh my God, this is a lot. I'm on. We popping. We on and popping. Let's just make sure I got this correct. Hold on. Okay. So we good. So let's just jump back on track. So I have been telling y'all, I say y'all stay focused. Something big is about to get ready to happen. Stay focused. Something big is about to get ready to happen. I felt it in my heart after watching those videos, after you know, after everything that I would say, I would get a confirmation from somebody else about something. Um, Everything just started falling in line, and just on yesterday night, yesterday Trina and Stormy had a photo shoot. It was supposed to be like at 3 o'clock or something like that, or at 6 o'clock, before 6 o'clock. Trina had to go to the studio. Long story short, they didn't get to shoot their photo shoot until 1 o'clock this morning. Mind you, Trina has to be to the radio station like at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, Stormy has to be to the airport at 11 o'clock. So, and I had to be up and I had to go do some stuff. And I just got back to my hotel room in the midst of everything. And then I got to get prepared to go to Orlando because I have a big presentation in Orlando. And I'm just sitting there going through the motions and I'm going through the motions and I'm listening to Stevie Wonder and he stopped me like I had Big Sean playing. He's on Big Sean's CD. Like Big Sean did it really, really big to have so many of these amazing people on his album. And you know how you just got the radio on and you zoned out and you just not into what's going on and you listen to Stevie Wonder say what he said. I say, damn, that's what I talk about on the show. This is what I'm preaching to everybody on my show. You are, everything that you need is already inside of you. All of the dreams and the aspirations that you've had to become successful, all of the thoughts to be that successful person lies within you already. You have everything already inside of you. But the truth is, the only thing that stops you from getting what you want is that fear. That fear of you're not going to go so far, the fear of you may lose along the way, the fear of, listen, every story that you have heard, yes or yes, y'all tell me this. Isn't it a story where somebody's back was always against the wall before they found their pivotal point? Where before they found their success, they had to find something deep that was down already inside of them to where they began to win all of a sudden. It's not that they did anything special. They were against the wall. And I always use this analogy is like sometimes that's when the best pulls out of you. It's when you against the wall. You ever notice when you felt like somebody had you pinched against the wall and you was like, oh no, ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show myself. I gotta fight. I gotta fight. And you notice what ended up happening at the end of the day when you really, really had your back against the wall. What did you do? What did you do? Did you just stand there? Did you fail? Or did it just come to life? That is the life of success. That is the life of success. I could have easily just said, you know what, I'm not doing the show today. I'm tired of all of the doctors calling for my dad today. I'm tired of all of the medical companies calling, trying to take, on him to be a part of their paycheck. I'm tired of all of it. But at the end of the day, guess what? I know I got to deal with it. I got to go with the punches. I got to go with all of the punches. Because if I drop the ball, I drop everything. If I lose my mind, I drop everything. I know that I got to keep continuing to fight regardless of the situation. I know that I still have to show up. How many of y'all truly believe that you have to still show up every day? Every day you got to show up. I was driving and I was like, man, this is what comes before the real show. I want a real syndicated show to where I'm on the radio, not the radio like the regular radio. I want to be on satellite radio. This is my dream. This is my big dream. I want to be on satellite radio to where I'm speaking to millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people to where now they believe in themselves again. Somebody asked me the other day, she was like, what do you do? Because she actually hit me up from my photography page. And let me just tell you, I am a little biased when it comes for me to taking the job on my photography page, because I don't have to do photography anymore. But I do photography for the simple fact that I want to stay in love with my passion. So when I pick a person that I want to work with, when people hit me up, I scan them. It's like, I want to know who you are. I want to know, why should I be taking pictures of you? Like, I don't care about your money. I'm not doing it for the money no more. I don't have to do photography for the money. I'm doing it. I told a young lady who I was working with previously who hit me up, she was like, listen, I want you to work with me again. I said, listen, if it wasn't you, I wouldn't do it. Because I love what you're doing, I can jump into it and do it. But I'm not about to stress myself with anybody for some money. I make great money with TLC. Not saying that I'm not supposed to, continue to keep making money from my photography. I'm just not about to be stressed out over in that area. So this young lady, she was like a new person. She hit me up the other day and she said, so what do you do besides photography? And I sent her my page and she said, oh my God, you do a lot. You're a music writer, you're a clothing designer, you're a philanthropist, you do a radio show, you motivate, you inspire, you do a lot. And it was like, yeah, no, but I'm still humble. I'm still the same person. Like, I don't change. Like, you see me and you'll get to know me and then you'll be like, man, this is a cool dude. Like, seriously. Like, he's not cocky at all. Like how I could be perceived to be. I'm a real person. But I'm saying all of that to say this, is that I still have to show up regardless of whatever the situation is. I got to show up in every area, and everything that I always wanted. Ooh, this is a good one. How many of y'all saw the young lady that said that she's going to be submissive to Young Jeezy's wife, who's wife to be. Um, One thing that I heard in that interview that I heard her say, she said that when she goes home, she doesn't want to be the dominant one. And what she meant by that is that everything in her life, she's played this dominant role. She's played this dominant role. She's played this dominant role. And when she goes home with her man, who's going to be Young Jeezy, she says she wants to play the submissive role. Yeah, Jeannie Mai, that's her name. So, but I'm talking about that to say this. She said that she was her own lawyer. She said that she was her own PR. She said that she was her own this. She was her own that. So what I'm saying is that all of these things are already inside of you if you want to make them come out. If you truly want to make all of these things come out, if you truly want to reach your success, if you truly want to go higher to where you are. Good morning, Queenie, good morning. Let me tell you something. Everything that you need is already inside of you. Read my t-shirt. What it say? Everything I know, I learned on the streets. Catch it. Everything you know, everything you need to know, you already know it. You already know that if you want something bad enough, you're going to continue to keep fighting for it until it happens. You already know that nothing comes to a winner without being consistent. You already know nobody remembers the last play. Everybody remembers the play that just happened. Nobody remembers the touchdown after you just fumbled. You already know that you got to get up every morning and show up. So why you still in the bed? Why you still watching me laid in the bed right now and it's 10:23 in the morning? Unless you on the West Coast and you still, guess what? Hold on. Even if you on the West Coast, you should be up. You should be up at 7 o'clock. Up, ready to go. Like, seriously. So my thing is that, guys, everything that we do, we got to show up. I text Trina this morning. I say, did you get up? She was like, of course. I looked at Stormy page. Stormy's up like she took 50 NRGs. And I'm like, man, this is what success is. Success ain't laying in your bed. Success ain't waiting for somebody to give you something. Success ain't getting your back against the wall and then now you feel like you've given up and you about to quit. Success ain't quitting. Success ain't quitting. We're about to launch one of the biggest challenges right now. And it's going to be so big, I don't think y'all understand. Now, let me tell you, now we're about to tap into the music industry. Now, a lot of people who have never ever heard of network marketing is now about to be unified. Now, everybody that's in the music industry that I've been saying for the longest, that they need to hear exactly what's going on, is about to start saying, what is going on with this? The Bad Bitch Challenge. Bad Bitch Challenge. And I told Trina, I said, Trina, you know what's so crazy? How about we did a feature that was titled Bad Bitch Challenge? And it was so dope. So it's like, listen, everybody you want to make sure that they get on this Bad Bitch Challenge because every girl has an inner bitch inside of them. A bad one at that. I'm talking about every girl wants to be fine, wine, and dined. Every girl wants to have that body, that shape, that attitude. Every girl. Fellas, it ain't about us right now. Y'all better start recruiting those bad girls before I get them. Trust me. Trust me. Y'all better start recruiting them bad girls right now because it's about to be a problem. The bad girls about to pick up their Birkins and start pulling out their teeth. The bad girls about to jump out their Rolls Royce and start letting you know what it is. Do you know? Last night we was talking. Oh my God. Oh my God, we was talking. We were talking. And Claudia's son said, man, the women, they just go so hard at this. And I told him, I say, listen, one thing about the internet, the women have learned to win off of the internet. More women have become successful millionaires because of social media. Because of social media. So if you a bad bitch, let's see it. Let's see who you are. Let's see if you 500 pounds and you about to shrink to 150 or 160. Can you do it? That's the question. Can you do it? And guess where it starts at? It starts right here. It starts right here in your mind. See, because I knew in my mind, how many days ago? I've been doing this thing for like 30 days. Okay, so tomorrow will be actually my 30th day. So I've been doing it for 29 days. Okay, I'm going to 40 days. I've been doing this diet. I knew in the back of my mind, hold on. I knew in the back of my mind, I wasn't who y'all saw me as. I knew that. I knew I wasn't the fat guy that y'all saw me as. I always saw myself as the slim guy, but I didn't feel like being slim because I do it when I feel like it in my mind. I know that I could transform in my mind. So I don't get confused when people are looking at me differently. I know what you see. I know what you see. That's okay. That's okay. Judge me all you want, but I know what to do when it's time for me to drop this weight. Now watch me. Now watch me. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nothing gonna stop me because I'm gonna tell myself it's time to go. It's time to activate. It's time to put that down. It's time to stop doing that. It's time to use the products, and it's time to win. So I'm so glad that in the midst, I told y'all before I did this, I said everything is about to get ready to change. I told y'all 2019 that everything was about to get ready to change, and it did because I be seeing this stuff. So I'm glad that the people, watch this, the people that stayed are about to get blessed. The people that left, they're going to come back, but they're going to do it. They're going to have too much pride. And remember, we spoke about picking up the phone. So start picking up the phone and calling them now so that they won't have the pride issues. Start picking up the phone now and calling them so that they won't have the pride issues. Now you can call them and say, listen, before you even know about it, I'm finna tell you they about to do this big bad bitch challenge with Trina. Girl, listen, Trina is about to step out with Coach Stormy. They about to do it big. I'm talking about, I know Natalie Nicole is about to get, like, it's about to be a problem. Miss D, oh yeah, if you ain't got your tickets yet, by the time that this live go off, I'm talking about after Cash App Friday go off, the tickets are now going to $85. Okay, because Miss D is now on. I'm posting her flyer today, so the tickets is going to $85 per day. So y'all better hurry up. So anyway, so yeah, so Miss D is going to be on too, and all of the bad bitches, and they is like for real, like we about to see who's going to be from the ugly swan. I mean the ugly duckling to the beautiful swan. Yep, yep, yeah. So Trina about to pull her whole audience in, and then what's about to happen? You know that's it's about to go viral. Yeah, so I will definitely say tie up your shoes because it's time to go. Okay, bye. Get back on the phones. Get back on the phones. Y'all got 2 hours to make sure that y'all get y'all tickets because it's going up to $85. And when y'all know who the celebrities are, oops, I wasn't supposed to say that because there's some celebrities coming too. Listen, you think I'm gonna have a little tiny event? You think I'm having a little tiny event? No, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be something that y'all finna remember. I don't do nothing small at all. I don't do nothing small. Yeah, big or don't come at all, right? Exactly. So I'm gonna show y'all what it means to make a move in the beginning, where everybody gonna sit back and say, "I should have just did it. I knew I should have just did it. I knew. Now I can't even do it. It's gonna be on you. It's gonna be on you. You're gonna be, and I might not even let y'all watch it on live. No, might have to see the pictures. Yeah. So this morning, man, I'm super excited. I'm blessed. I got a new book. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm reading, but I'm gonna open up a page. I just opened up a page and I'm gonna read one thing it says. It says to be aware of one's own mistakes and make no attempt to correct them, taking a liberal attitude towards oneself. Definition: letting oneself slide, making excuses. Wow. Listen, I swear to you, I did not know that I did not have this page. I just opened up. Stormy gave me this book. She told me, she said, don't read it page by page. Just open it up. Just open it up and just start reading. Listen to this. I'm going to read it again. To be aware of one's own mistakes and make no attempt to correct them, taking a liberal attitude towards oneself. Definition: letting oneself slide, making excuses, not correcting errors, mistakes. Example: being late with assignments, implications and outcome, not dependable or dedicated. So very little gets done. Lessons: admit all mistakes and correct your own behavior. Let's read another one. That's to the top. To be sloppy and disorganized in your work and slack in study. Definition: to not finish the task chosen or assigned. Woo! To not finish the task chosen or assigned. You started a task and you did not finish it. To be sloppy and disorganized in your work and slack in study. Wow. Implications and outcome: incorrect positions, inaccurate understanding, faulty or incomplete conclusions. Opens the door for many mistakes to take place. To be sloppy, disorganized. Wait, hold on. This is deep. Because y'all know I always speak on being clean, being organized, because nothing can happen in a dirty place. Nothing but bad spirits and energy are in a dirty place. I see people are buying their tickets right now, as y'all should. As y'all should. You hear them going off. I can't make it up. Listen, I'm telling y'all, when you have a dirty room, a dirty car, you have a clouded, filthy mind. There's no thinking. There's nothing constructive. There's nothing creative can come out of those elements. So when I read this, this is what is bouncing back to me. This is what is bouncing back to me. It's saying to be sloppy and disorganized in your work and slack in study. Definition: to not finish the task chosen or assigned, to submit unfinished, imprecise, and sloppy work. Who wants to be that person? Who wants to be that person? Hold on. Watch this. Implications and outcome. I'm going to read that again. Incorrect positions, inaccurate understanding, faulty or incomplete conclusions opens the door for many mistakes to take place. Somebody help this young lady. She's saying, what are the tickets for? I'm having a vision board party that is going to be a 2-day extravaganza at a mansion. And at this mansion, we are going to learn. We are going to network. We are going to have some amazing food. We are going to cast our vision on the second day. We are going to party like rock stars. We are going to have an amazing time. Then I am also going to announce as well how many people can stay in the house. There will be a few people that can stay in the house. You will have to get tested for COVID with the little gun and all of that. I will stay in the house too. The chef is staying in the house. You will have, you ain't having breakfast in bed, but you will have breakfast with all of us. We are going to have fun. We're going to work out. We're going to meditate. We're going to do so many amazing things together at this one event. We are going to go, we're going to leave empty. We're going to leave empty. We're going to leave so full, but empty. We're going to leave good. We're going to leave better than what we came. We're going to leave empty because we're going to give away a lot. We're going to give away a lot. We're going to give away our knowledge to other people. We're going to share. We're going to be in the atmosphere of so many amazing things that will take place. Every year I do them, but I have never done it to the magnitude in which I'm about to do this one. I have some amazing speakers that come out that share, their testimonies on how they became successful, how they thought that they were going to lose, but they became this big person with this huge business, because my Rolodex is filled with some amazing people. Because of my journey, I've been able to learn. That's why I'm sharing so much that I've learned with y'all on a daily basis, because I didn't have anybody to give me the info. So what you want to do is just click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio and it will show you right at the top how to get your tickets. You could pick a day for each one, but I would definitely say I would get a ticket for each day, because you can't do the vision board party until the day after, which is the Friday, which is the party. But I set it up so nice and smooth that you ain't gonna want to miss the first day either, because that's when all the celebrities come in. Even though some of them gonna come back to do their vision board too. So yeah, but let's talk back about this. So one is saying to be sloppy and disorganized, and one is talking about to be aware of one's own mistakes and no attempt to correct them. How many of you guys are aware of your faults? You know you love to eat. You know you got bad habits. You know that you ain't loyal. You know you tell lies. You know all of these things. You know you cheat. You know you do a lot of things. When are you going to correct them? When are you going to work on them? When are you going to say, I want to be a better person to attract more? Let me tell you something about the laws of attraction. The laws of attraction will bring you towards your direction in which you are going. If you are attracting bad in your life, that means that you are putting out some type of bad. I'm Being honest with y'all. I'm not trying to say stuff to make y'all like me right now. I'm saying stuff that you got to hear the truth. If you are attracting a lot of bad in your life, you are attracting a lot of bad because of what you are putting out. Your energy, your smile, you ain't smiling when you ain't going out. You're not finding a reason to want to smile. You don't have a vibrant energy. You're not attracting good. You're laid under the covers. All of the bad energy is going to bad energy, is going to a bad place. My Shelly Plump, good morning. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all something. What you need to do and understand is this. In order to get good, you have to receive good. In order, you have to give good to receive good. You have to give good to receive good. Are you telling people great morning in the morning? That's one way to start. Like how many people you walk past people with your head down so you don't have to speak to nobody? Pass on some good energy. Try it. Just be real big and bold to somebody. Great morning. And watch what happens. Somebody might just jump like this and say, thank you. Because nobody told them great morning. Nobody helped them with that energy. When are you going to correct some of the things that you got going wrong? Hold on. To be sloppy and disorganized in your work and slack in your study? Disorganized. You know you disorganized. When are you going to work on it to get yourself better? When are you going to work on your organization so therefore you can have clarity? When are you going to work on these small things that you think that don't really matter that really matter? When? Start working on that stuff now, because it says here the outcome of being sloppy and disorganized in your work and study is incorrect position, inaccurate understanding, faulty or incomplete conclusions, opens the doors for many mistakes to take place. So now you're opening a door for negativity. You're opening the door for more bad things to take place in your life because you think what you're putting out is not bad. You think the way that you're operating is not bad. I had a conversation with my niece, and she called me and she was in a bad spot. She was in a bad spot. And she was like, I want to just curse this person out because this person did this and this person did that. I said, stop, hold up. Hold on. What did the person do? I listened to her story and I told her, I said, you crazy. You're wrong. That's not true. You shouldn't be pissed off about the situation. You should sit back and relax and be okay about it. I just feel like, you just feel like. So now you're choosing the emotion to now drag you on. You've chosen the emotion. A lot of us choose emotions, the wrong emotions. So when you choose that emotion, she make me sick. Nobody can make you sick. Only you can make you sick. Your mind is now pressured to where you're feeling like you're sick. So you become sick. Nobody can make you sick. Nobody should have that much power over you to make you sick, ma'am. Nobody should have that much power over you to make you sick, sir. Good morning, Dre. How you doing? Good morning. Nobody should have that much power over you to make you feel certain kind of ways. You are still in control. So when you begin to let up like that, that means you've lost control. Period. So I don't care how strong you say you are, you weak to me, because you telling me somebody made you sick. How? They don't have that much power. Nobody got that much power over you. So what this book is basically saying now is to be sloppy and disorganized in your work and study. The outcome is this: incorrect positions, inaccurate understanding, faulty or incomplete conclusions, opens the doors for many mistakes to take place. Lessons. The lesson that you will learn. Poor and sloppy work is a big waste of time. It does not promote understanding. It does not promote understanding. To be aware of one's own mistakes and make no attempt to correct them, taking a liberal attitude towards oneself. What's the outcome? you become not dependable or dedicated. So very little gets done. Let me read that again so I can think about people on my TLC team. Hold on. To be aware of one's own mistakes and make no attempt to correct them, taking a liberal attitude towards oneself. Because you are not taking fault for you not taking accountability for your actions, ma'am, for you not taking accountability for your actions, that is your fault. You didn't get on the training call. It's your fault that you're not winning at your career. It's your fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's not your baby daddy fault because you had a baby. You laid down and made the baby. It's not your baby daddy fault. It's not your baby mama fault because she dropped the baby off with you and now you can't do nothing. You created the baby. So guess what? You still got to go another level. You got to boss up. You still got to go, you got to boss up because the outcome of not being aware of your mistakes, it says not dependable or dedicated, so very little gets done. So that's why nothing happens. This is why nothing is happening. This is why nothing successful is happening, because you're not taking accountability for your actions. You got to still fight through the waves. You got to still roll with the punches. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop. Stop is for a quitter. To stop is for somebody that is giving up. Stop means no action, no movement, nothing. Stop means standing still. I don't stop. I don't believe in stopping. Stop for what? It's too much work to be done. I can't sleep. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. So what am I asleep for? I still got work to do. Of course, I don't want to do it every time. Of course, I don't want to do it every time. But you know what I notice? You know what I notice? All of my actions that I'm putting in now is helping me for my show to come. I am going to get a show on. Don't laugh at me if I say it wrong. Okay? Because I always say it wrong and people be saying it. I don't know how to say it. I'm going to get a show on Cyrus Radio. Okay? I'm going to get a station on Cyrus Radio. I'm going to be one of the stations that people listen to, tune into, listen to me talk. I talk with other people's guests. I'm going to start having guest speakers on the show, but I don't want people to get too wrapped up into the guests, expecting a guest. Let me just say that. I want to be able to, go to a high pivot point of my life. Yeah. So the lessons that you will learn when you don't take awareness of your mistakes. Admit all mistakes. This is the lesson. Wow. And I said this and I didn't even read it. Admit all mistakes and correct your own behavior. Stop correcting other people's behavior and correct your own. You always pointing the finger. But you know what? You know what you don't see? How many of y'all, I want y'all to learn something today. And an old lady taught me this, who was a counselor of mine. That old lady taught me so much in so little time. Do y'all see what I'm doing? I got one finger pointed at you, but I got 3 fingers pointed at me. Yes, Chandra. Yeah. I got 3 fingers pointed at me. So stop pointing the finger. You always doing this. You always got this. What about you? What about you? How you correcting yourself? Remember I told you that was one of my issues because I didn't know anything about personal development? Remember I told you I knew nothing about personal development before I got into TLC. I didn't know what the fuck personal development was. It was like, what are they talking about? Personal development. What do I need to do that for? It sounds like AA meeting. It sounds like an AA meeting to me. Why do I got to do that? I used to hate going to AA meetings. I hated going to AA meetings because I felt like I didn't need it until I started hearing other people's story. And I started saying, damn, we got the same fucking problems. Damn, they going through the same thing I'm going through. Damn, she was thinking the same thing I was thinking. So we really do need, you know, self-awareness. We need to be able to know ourselves before we can know somebody else. We got to be able to know and understand from ourselves who we really truly are. Who we really are. Why? Because we can begin to start doing this so much. And we doing it so much. And then you know what's the fucked up part about it? Especially if you don't got nobody strong enough to tell you that that's what you do all of the time. Because there's a lot of us that have strong characteristics. We got a lot of us that have big influences, and they're afraid to tell people, listen, you're a problem your damn self. But see, I'm the one to tell you, you're a problem too. So I'm always looking back at myself and saying, wow, this is me. I used to do that to people. I didn't know this about that. I didn't know that about this. This is what I was always thinking. And if you've never ever done personal development for, I would definitely say the first personal development that I ever listened to was The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And when I heard it, I was like, man, like, wow, it will start to unlock your mind. Personal development will start to unlock your mind. And when it unlocks your mind, you're going to start thinking better. You're going to start making the right decisions. Excuse me. You're going to start making the right decisions on certain things. You're going to start thinking before you make moves on certain things. Because a lot of us, sometimes we just make the moves. And then sometimes you ain't even going to think about the move. You just going to do it. Because you're going to understand that successful people make fast decisions and they figure it out later. Successful people make fast decisions and figure it out later. They figure it out later. You know why? Because there's always a journey that happens in the unknown. There's always learning in the unknown. There's a lot of people that have brought tickets to come to the event, probably didn't even have the money to do it, but they coming anyway because they know if they're in the room with the right people, a lot of great, amazing things can happen. They know if they just get, near certain people, that a lot of great things can happen. They're going to figure it out later on. They're not going to miss it. They're not going to miss an opportunity. Nobody misses opportunity. When you see, what I always say, when you see an open window of opportunity, what do you do? What do? You run through that motherfucker. You run through it. You never stop. Never stop. You keep running and you get everything you came for. Y'all know I always preaching and say it every time we do the show. I always say, listen, you don't have to be on my team. You don't have to be in my business. Come and learn. I know a lot of things. I've been a lot of places. Take what you can from me and go run. You know, one person that I got a lot of respect for, and I'm watching her. Watching her. Miss Spades. I see Miss Spades. Doing her show. I see Miss Spades doing her Q&A. She's smart. She's smart. She should. As you should. She's going live. She's learning. She's learning duplication. She's learning. She's not even on my team. But guess what? She's going to sit back and she's going to learn. And the more and more and more and more and more and more and more that she does that, she's going to grow. She's going to grow. A lot of y'all don't even go live. Y'all don't even go live from y'all page. Why? You worried about what people going to say, that's why. You worried about how people going to look at you. You're worried about you hate the way that you sound. You worried about all of these things that don't even fucking matter. Guess who they matter to? You. 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 It mattered to you. And nobody else is concerned about that. Did you know that I used to hate to hear myself? I used to hate to hear myself. I used to hate to hear myself. When I used to go in the studio and record the music, I would never listen to the stuff afterwards. Never. I would go film for Love and Hip Hop. I wouldn't even watch it. I wouldn't even watch it because I didn't want to hear myself talk. I would go and do commercials and stuff like that. Never watch it because I didn't want to hear myself. But now I want to hear myself. I want to hear myself so I can correct myself. I want to learn the things of not to say. Like when I'm doing a presentation, I'm always saying guys. Yes, guys. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, like you gotta practice. You gotta put yourself out there to watch yourself, to create, to create your new self. You gotta listen to yourself. This is you. You are unique. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are amazing. You gotta know that now. Gotta get a haircut. Gotta look good. I get paid to look good. Gotta spray my glow on. Gotta spray my glow on. I can't jump on a live looking no any kind of way. I gotta have a message going on. Everything I know, I learned on the streets. On the streets. Remember I told y'all, I said I don't just buy t-shirts no more when they have messages on there because I gotta make sure I know what it's saying. It's the truth. Same thing. Same thing. Show up every day, guys. I don't care if you got a 9 to 5. When you get to work, don't go to work with your head down like you aggravated. That's what the fuck you want to do. Don't go to work looking all miserable like you don't want to be there. That's what you signed up for. Go to work with a positive mind. Attract some positive energy. I bet you go to work, you have some great energy, you might find $150 on the floor. Boom. Just like that. You might go to work with some great, amazing energy. Boom. Guess what? Somebody else say, you know what? You got some really, really amazing energy. You know what? If you want to come over to my business, you go to work with some amazing energy. Guess what? You know, I've been watching you for a great long time, and I think it's about time for you to get a raise. Don't go to work with that nasty attitude. You know, I always speak on that. I always speak on that for people. Like when I go to fast food restaurants, I'm always just looking at the people. I'm always looking at the people. And one thing I look and I notice, they all look alike. They all talk alike. And guess what? They all might think alike. But I believe, because I was one of those persons too. Yeah, I used to work at Checkers. Checkers was my first job. Used to work at Checkers. I lied on the application. I said I was 16. I was really 15. I wanted a job. I wanted a job. We used to have to look out the window, make sure nobody wasn't standing on the side. We used to get yellow code to open up the back door to go outside to eat. Used to make them Checkers burgers. Used to make them milkshakes. Yeah, that was me. That was me. And I never told nobody that. Yeah. And we all thought alike. Of course, I didn't keep the job long. I don't even think it was 2 months. Because I knew in my mind something was there that I was psychologically unemployable. I knew I didn't want to wear no damn uniform. So why go? Why bother? So my point is that don't take no negative energy to no job. That's why they don't like for man and woman to go together at their workplace. Because then now you done had a problem at home. You bringing that shit to work. Then now the whole job is messed up. Now both of y'all fired. Don't take no negative energy to no job. Don't take no negative energy to your business. Leave all the negative energy where it's at. If you know it's negative energy trying to mess with you, breathe and let it go. That's what I was talking about. The energy. The energy has drove me to Big Sean's CD. I was just trying to find some good music to listen to. I ain't gonna tell y'all whose CD I was listening to. It was horrible. Somebody's own. It was fucking horrible. And I said, I tried to listen to it. I'm not on that wave. Their last album was good, but this one's not. I said, let me go listen to Big Sean because I had been hearing some stuff from him. And guess what he's talking about throughout the whole album? Energy. Energy. He's talking about energy. He's talking about Zen. He's talking about all of these amazing things. And it lets me know not only do I have my book now that I'm about to start reading, but it also I have Big Sean to listen to for the moment because I listen to people for the moment and then I change it up. Know yourself, fix yourself. Stop trying to fix other people. Show up every day. Every day show up, regardless, regardless, regardless. So, another amazing show. Another amazing show. Get ready, get excited because we are about to switch gears and we are about to jump into Cash App. Cash App Fridays. So we're going to take a break, 1 minute break, and come right back. The whole energy is about to shift. I want to see who dancing this week. Facebook. I have a contest that's going on Instagram. You got to come over here to Instagram. Come over here to Instagram so you can see the trouble that we get in on Cash App Fridays. So I see all of you guys in a second. Let's go. Cash App Fridays is coming up. See y'all soon. Peace. Bye. Get off. Bye. Bye. Get off. Bye. Get off. Bye.